Hello, everybody. Ooh, that's loud in my ears. We are a little quick on the draw today. Why am I so loud? Son of a gun. Hope I'm not over loud for you guys. Headset. I don't know what I'm doing. Microphone, headset. There we go. Oof. That was just a tad too loud in my head. All right. Just wanted to make sure my audio worked. We're going to transition back into our starting thing that I like to do. So stand by.
Ever wondered what it's like to be part of a vibrant gaming community that celebrates the thrill of competition, the joy of collaboration, and the sheer fun of play? Welcome to a journey into the heart of Whirlwind Gaming Academy, affectionately known as WGA. At the helm of WGA are the founders, the visionaries who breathe life into this thriving gaming hub. Guiding the WGA community alongside the founders are our senior ambassadors and ambassadors. What's coming up in the WGA calendar, you ask? We host various charity events throughout the year. Prepare for the adrenaline rush of our quarterly Fortnite tournaments, a true test of skill and strategy that brings our community together. Keep the conversation flowing. Engage with fellow gamers and content creators by joining our Discord at discord.gg/WGA. Whether you're a novice seeking advice or a pro gamer looking for a challenge, we've got you covered. It's a place where you can share your gaming triumphs, discover new strategies, and make lifelong friends. We're committed to achieving great things and believe that with our members' support, we can make a significant impact. We'd like to extend an invite to you all to become an active part of the WGA community and participate in our exciting events. Join us and make the most out of your gaming experience.
Let's try this without mute. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Comms Corner, episode 11. Hello, Miss Fran. So today we're going to do things a little bit different. Our starting part's going to be a little bit the same, or pretty much the same, but then we're going to go and do something a little bit different for our focus or our spotlight. So we're going to jump right on into our usual housekeeping items. So we have our website, whirlwindgaming.com. Probably one of the easiest ways to get to us. So come on in, jump on in there. We have a calendar of events. We have a list of our crew. Just a decent place to check stuff out. And then, of course, we are looking for more ambassadors. So these are basically people that represent Whirlwind Gaming. um, most of which will have their own communities. And what our goal basically by bringing all these ambassadors in is to bring in all these communities together. So instead of having this, one big community, which is the end goal, we bring in all these small communities together. People mingle, they interact there. Thank you, Miss Fran. Um, and what we're doing is we're taking all these small communities, putting them together, and it gives us a larger community, right? And that just benefits everybody involved. More people to look at your streams, more people to hang out with, more people to talk with, more people pick their brain on different things, people to collaborate with. So it's a great concept that we didn't invent, but we definitely implemented for the Whirlwind Gaming Academy. So we are looking for more ambassadors. If you are like-minded like we are, and again, I have all these things listed in regards to kind of what we're looking for. You can have a community of 1, 2, 1,000. It really doesn't matter. If you fit the bill, come on in and check us out. There's quite a few of us that stream more regularly than I. I am a Tuesday evening streamer only. Other than that, I take care of some puppies and the whatnot. So we are looking for more people. And if this sounds like you, then reach out to one of the WGA founders. We can be located in our Discord at discord.gg/WGA. Pop us a note and we can chat. So again, it's a win-win for everybody. You bring your community into our larger community, and the community as a whole just keeps growing bigger, and it's just more people to hang out with, which is a positive. Upcoming events. Again, this is kind of our slow period. We have nothing happening at the moment, but keep an eye out on our Discord and or website for any upcoming things that may happen. So today, our spotlight, 3D printing. We did a thing. We got a 3D printer, and we've showed you some little prints, whatnot, and we've been having some fun. At least I have. Doesn't happen often where you don't hear the 3D printer. Like right now, it's actually not running for the first time in a while. We've been doing projects, different things. And I'm going to share some time-lapse videos with you to show you some of the things we've done. Our 3D printer is a Bamboo Labs, and it has a camera that does time-lapse photography in it, which is awesome. So it literally takes something that took, anywhere from 5 to 8 hours to print. It'll literally show you in under 2 minutes. This is, it being created. It's pretty awesome. I think it literally goes, it shows you every layer that's created per second. So, let's just jump right into it. So not the first thing we created, but definitely for the machine itself, what we needed was something to, in the back of the machine, the pieces of filament that the machine discards goes into a chute. And there's nothing back there that catch it. So it'll literally fall on the table or fall on the ground behind it. So, like put a margarine container or Tupperware container, whatever you want back there to catch it. But when you look online, there's a lot of 3D models with ways of building something to grab that stuff, catch it, and do something with it. So I'm going to show you. This is the creation of what we call the poop chute. So as you can see, it's printing up like this. This, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this one took 8 hours. And it literally just builds it right up in front of your eyes. It's amazing. Oh, you can't see it. Stand by. Stand by. Thank you, Miss Fran, because I'm talking away and nothing's happening.
I know, so I wanted to check it out because it sounded interesting.
Appreciate you, Miss Fran. So put this back and I change the scene here to this one. Okay, so let's try this again. So this is the item being created. The plate that it's on is 256 millimeters by 256 millimeters, and it's capable of printing upwards up to 256 millimeters. So it does a fairly large item. Basically, it's just to say under, I want to say under a foot by a foot by a foot cube or a foot cube or whatever that calculation is. So this is it, printing away, 8-hour print. Basically going to show you that in 120 seconds or something, 2 minutes, or about a minute and a half. So it's amazing how this printer takes plastic, melts it down, and then reforms and creates something with it. And like I said, this is the creation of the poop chute. And it's almost done here. So this is the front. If you can see my mouse cursor, I think you can. This is the front of it where the items will eventually slide down and accumulate. This is the opening for the back of the machine where the filament goes in and then slides down. This is angled. It slides down and then eventually comes to the front. It's ingenious. I'll just move that out of the way and I'll show you a picture. So this is a picture of the finished product. So you can see it slants down. So the filament goes in, slides down, accumulates, and then you can just grab it, take it out and do whatever. Or you can pick up the whole item and just empty it. It literally just sits on the table around the corner of the machine. It's great. Love it. It was a very important piece to print. So that was the poop chute. The next item I have is, pause it here. It's a quicker print. The next thing, and probably one of the very first things we actually printed, was for Miss Fantastique and her Elgato lights. One of the things that you see online when you're watching videos or whatever is to try to focus your light on the streamer versus how the lights tend to just light everything up and back you. So Miss Fran was very intrigued with this. We seen that some people were selling them, I think, out of Germany online, these things to put on your Elgato lights. So she tracked down the 3D model for it, and it prints up in 4 different pieces. So I have 2 videos because you're printing 2 of each. So I'm not going to show you basically the same video twice. But so part number 1, which is the one of the surrounding brackets. So it's printing something that looks like this, that fits in the shape of the light. So it's very quick print. So this is basically one of 2 identical sides. So that was part number 1. And then part number 2. I mean, this literally like 12 seconds. It took a lot longer to print this because of the size. It doesn't come up very high, but there had a lot of pieces in between. But this is the grate, and it's again, that's 2 pieces that would come together. And the end result of that is this item here. So you have your 2 pieces that go around on the outside, and then 2 grates fit on the inside. Now this is all supposed to hold together by just pressure, like there's screws on the ends for the existing screw holes in the side of the lights. But it doesn't necessarily hold all that well, because one of the things Miss Fran does with her lights is she has them up pretty high and they're facing down. So gravity is just pulling on these to want to like pull them off the light. So we put some black tape on there just to hold everything together. One of the options they tell you to do is to glue things together, but we did not want it to be a permanent thing on the lights. So just a little bit of black tape holding everything together, and it's doing the job. So that's what she's using on her lights. And I know from watching her streams that she's lit up a little bit better, but her background is darker, allowing her background lights to do their job, and her multicolor thing she's got going on behind her. Fantastic. So if you get to check her out, she normally streams Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and usually in the evenings. So if you get a chance, check it out, and you'll see what those lighting effects are doing. It's pretty great. Something else we did. So we have a trailer, and we do some camping, and one of the things that I don't like at camp are the bugs, and my least favorite are bees, wasps, and hornets. So what a lot of people at the trailer park do is they get those fake paper wasp nests, and you hang it in a tree, and it's supposed to, keep other wasps and whatever type of insects away for about 100 feet radius from where that is. Well, those are great until it rains, and then they get wet, and then it gets windy, and then they just get destroyed. So I was like, maybe I can find one of these things online that I can print to make a nest. So I looked, I found something, and I printed it. And this is a 1.5-minute print. It took about 8.5 hours. So here we go. So this is a unique print, and this is the first print you're going to see that we do that has these weird things around the actual print itself. And these are referred to as support trees. And it's called this tree because you can see it's sprouting branches. And what this does is it allows the printer to print beyond, or basically print in the air. Because without support, the filament would just drop and you wouldn't get any kind of a shape out of it. So it's printing these trees along with the actual item to keep it from melting down, basically. So it's kind of creepy. It kind of looks like bony fingers. So yeah, it was weird, but a decent print. This was using a different kind of filament. This is a PET G filament, which is a more stronger, more heat resistant, durable item. So I had a little bit of difficulty with it because it's definitely harder to work with because of its resistance to heat. And these things obviously work with heat. So I tried doing it once and it had too much heat and it was a mess. Then we tried it the way it is now, and it got the job done. It's not a perfect print, but it's definitely achieved what I wanted it to. So coming off the machine, this is what it looked like. So this is the beehive, but it still has the trees all surrounded in it. So we took those off, and after they just literally just pop right off. Once you do that, this is your end result. And I'll actually show you, just because I happen to still have it here. We haven't brought it to the trailer yet. Oh, I got to make my picture bigger. Go to the chatting screen. So this is the end result, the item right here. This is the size. It's not super large, but it has a place to hook it up. So that'll dangle in a tree like that. I'll probably use some kind of a steel hook on there, whatever, to hold it up. But this is like hard plastic. It's durable. It'll last through rain. It won't get all wet with rain. It's a heat resistant material, so no matter how warm it gets outside, it'll never get hot enough to damage the item. So yeah, so super happy with this. I'm looking forward to hanging it in the tree near my trailer to keep those very, as I like to call them, icky bugs away from me. So that is the wasp nest. And I have two more items. The next thing was we just bought a new car. We got a Chevy Blazer. And we love the vehicle. One of the things that it didn't have was for in the center console between the driver and passenger, you have a compartment that opens, and there's a nice big storage bin there. Our previous car had a tray in there that you could put smaller items in without them going all the way down. And it was kind of missing that on this vehicle. So I was looking at them online to see, I wanted to buy one so that I can have something in there. And I didn't want to get it from the dealership because the dealership tends to charge about 10 times the amount for accessories. So I was looking online to see if I can buy one. I seen some, was like, okay, well, that's not bad. They were about like $30 or whatever. Not super expensive. But then I started looking, and because I do so much searching for 3D printing stuff, one actually popped up in my Facebook, and so I saw it, and it was like, oh my God, that's what I'm looking for. But I wasn't sure if it was going to fit my car or not. So then I started doing some actual searching, and the end result was I found something. And this is about a 25-second print, which took a lot longer than 25 seconds, let me tell you. I want to say it was about 5 hours for this one. But this is the tray that fits in the center console. So here we go. This is this print. I had to redo the design a little bit because this was originally going to be printed in two parts. And I did it in one using the support trees for these overhangs. And these overhangs, like these lips, are what keep this thing from like falling down into the larger compartment. So just a few trees on this one, not one on each basically side and one on each end. That went super quick. Let's bring it back here. So you can see them here, both sides, left, right, and then front and back. So that was the print for that. And the end result on the printer was it looked like this. So this is the back part actually, and you'll see it because I'll show you in the actual picture from the car. So then we just had to pop the trees off, and then it was good to go into the car. And so here it is. So this is the front of the car. This is the back of the car. This is the cover up. So it literally fit perfectly in this area. It fits in the grooves, and it doesn't slide out of the way or anything. And then you still have access to the main compartment. When you look at these online, they're the full size of the compartment, not allowing you access without removing the tray. This gives you a little bit of storage plus access to the main compartment. So I was super pumped about that. Oops, I shouldn't have closed that. Then our last item that we printed, which we just printed last night, so we're not 100% finished with it, so I don't have a final... picture of it. This was... how many hours was this print, Miss Fran? Like 2.5?
Like 5.5.
Oh, 5.5. 5.5 hour print of a dragon. So we switched the filament to the color red, and this is a articulated 3D model, which means it moves. So this is the dragon being built, and it has this stuff around it, very thin layer of plastic all the way around that keeps everything immobile. Is that a word? Immobile? So that it doesn't move around because of the moving parts. You don't want it to deviate in any way, shape, or form while it's printing. So then you have to take that stuff off. So yeah, that was the print. So the end result of that one was this very spiffy looking dragon. So we have taken it off the printer, but we still have to peel away this outside ring of plastic. And once that's done, I'll take another picture of it. Maybe with it bending a little bit here and there to show you the moves on it. So stay tuned for that one. Also, all of this stuff, I'm going to be making a compilation of videos and posting them somewhere so they can be seen. So keep an eye out for that. 3D printing is amazing. And at some point, I probably want to live stream that somehow. But we're going to take it one step at a time. We've just been having fun with it. And that is it for that. We did a lot of little, smaller items that I haven't really bothered showing because it literally takes like 2 seconds of time lapse. And we've showed them on stream before, little tools and stuff that we've done. It's pretty cool. It's amazing stuff. Love it. Plan on doing a lot more of it. It's something that, and it's awesome to create. So on that note, that is it for this week's episode of Comics Corner. Thank you for those who have popped in and watched. I know there's probably so many of you right now eager for this next portion of my stream. So we're going to jump on in and get to this next part. And that would be, of course, EVE Online. Oh, install the update. Are you kidding me? I wasn't expecting that. Please stand by. I'll just let that do its thing until it's ready. It's actually not too bad. My computer has a good connection down here, so that'll update fairly quickly. I just decided to start a separate account for EVE. Just a little newbie one. I have an account that I've been running since the game started in 2003. But I'm such a wuss when I play it. I hate to do anything. I'm scared all the time when I go out. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to lose all my stuff, whatever. And I just can't get past that. So I just decided, you know what? I'm going to create a new one. And we're not going to stress about anything. We're just going to do our thing. And yeah, that's the deal. I'm just going to remove things that I don't use here. Put that over here so we can see it. Play now. So this is basically a mining slash, of course, mining. There's always mining. Mining slash production person. So I'm doing mining missions. And then every once in a while I'll go out and mine some materials. Connecting. So that I can build stuff. And then I throw it on the market. If it sells, it sells. If it don't, it don't. Completed. Skill training completed. Thank you. We still got skills training, so we're good there. Oh yeah, we're good for like 31 days. And this is an alpha clone, for those that may be asking. So I do not pay for Omega. If I happen to make the bajillions of dollars needed to buy a pilot's license in game to have Omega, I might think about it, but it takes so long to make that kind of currency in the game that it would not be worth it, in my opinion. So we're going to collect our dailies. Load that up. So a lot of the missions and stuff I've done have given me vehicles, ships. If we go into our inventory, so as far as ships go, it's given me 2 ventures. The hauler, it gave me the hauler, and then it gave me this catalyst as well. I had to build a few ships, and those ones I just threw them on the market to sell. I'm just going to close the rookie help because I never use it, and I have to wait for 30 days of the account before I can get rid of it permanently. So right now I'm doing missions in this mining ship. If we look at industry and open this back up, item hanger. So I have patterns for 3 different ships. So it's just a matter of getting the stuff I need to be able to do them. I'm not actively mining anything because that part of it's kind of a little bit boring. I just gotta run the missions. The missions don't give me the ore I need to build the ships. But when I'm like short on time or something, I'll just go out to a belt and put my lasers on a belt and do whatever. So we're just going to go ahead and talk to my level 2 mining agent. Look over it real quick to make sure they're not asking for anything stupid. Accept the mission. And then we're going to undock. Fly to the destination where it wants me to mine what they want me to mine, and then go back, hand it in, and cash in. So this one is not in the immediate area that we're in, solar system. So you have to set destination, which I did. The route is just 1 jump away, so no big deal. Just gonna minimize that because I'm not doing it. So we'll jump to within 0 to the gate.
Warp drive active.
And that's a good practice to do all the time. And then once you're off and warping, you can push the jump button so that you jump as soon as you can. If you don't do it like that, if you just go jump, it usually puts you about 15 kilometers away from the gate. And then you have to drive to it, which is fine when you're in safe space like I am right now. But when you're in dangerous space, you don't have that luxury of sitting there for 15 kilometers worth of travel time. You may not survive that. So it's always a good habit to do these short jumps. Now that we are in the zone where the mining is, we can warp to location by pushing the button.
Warp drive active.
Now this one's called Claim Jumpers, and I didn't actually read it. I might have to actually fight things. We'll know when we get there. Now, as you can see, I don't have any weapons installed on the ship, nor am I worried about it. I do have drones that I will use. There's nobody here. I mean, it doesn't mean that there won't be, but we're going to approach. I'm going to scroll out just a little bit. I like to see my ship. I find the graphics pretty awesome in this game. So we're going to go ahead and as soon as it hits 16, target. Once we're within just under 12, kilometers, we can start mining, because these have a range of 12 kilometers. So just gotta wait. There we go. So we'll mine on that one. We're gonna keep moving forward so we can target these other asteroids. We're gonna stop our ship now before we get too close. That one's getting further away, so we'll unlock that target. I just want to keep the closest ones locked. We're going to hit our scanner to see how much ore is in this one. Open that up. We're going to rerun the scanner just to get our things in order here. Because we're looking for the one closest to us. Oh, we'll sort it by distance. There we go. So it only has 150 M3. So this is already done. We'll kill that one. The next one only has 100. So these are going to be very quick mining runs on these. These lasers will do just a hair over 200 cubic meters per. So basically halfway here is 100, and I already have more than that between the two. The asteroid is depleted. So now we'll move to our... I'm going to zoom out a little bit to see where these things are. Over there. So we're going to navigate through this mess. Maybe go straight up first. This is kind of blocking our view here, so we're going to move it. Okay, so this one's within range, so we'll start zapping away on that. We have more targets available. We'll stop our ship right here, since we have a few rocks in range. And then we'll hit our scanner to see how much ore is in this rock here at 7,000 kilometers. So it's this one here, 210. I forgot to turn on the other laser, so we'll put that laser on the other rock, and that one has only 110. So this one will go the full cycle and then just a hair more, and we'll cut it off. And the other one a little bit over half, and then we'll cut it off, and then those two rocks are going to go poof. So scanners are great when you're trying to control your time. Because if a rock can get popped after a few seconds and you're sitting there waiting for the full minute for your things to cycle, it's wasted time. You're sitting there for nothing. So those are popped.
The asteroid is depleted.
And now we'll move to this guy. Don't know where he is. He's down over there. We'll probably bump into a few rocks along the way here. We're moving farther away from that guy. But we'll do these ones. These are all within range. So we'll go ahead and we'll start. We'll let the ship bounce around. I'm not overly concerned. Maybe we'll stop her right there in this opening. That gives us 4 rocks all within the same area. We'll hit the survey scanner. And so we have one at 28,000 kilometers that has 185. So that's almost the full cycle. And then the one at 46 has 260. So that's a little bit more than a cycle. And then the other ones have a decent amount as well. So we'll drain those. So 185, I mean, I could try to calculate where 185 is. All is just that, let that one cycle all the way and let's be done with it. And then I will put it on this guy, which has 260. How did it not pop that rock?
The asteroid is depleted.
That's what I thought. Okay, so this one, 4612 is this one here, had 260. It fully cycled, so it's done.
Asteroid is depleted.
Then we have 160 and 260 and 160. I'm just going to refresh the scanner to see if these numbers have changed. Not yet. So we're waiting for this one here to cycle for the full 2 minutes, and then it'll have 60 after that. So it'll be the full cycle and then less than half a cycle. And then this other one is only running 160, so it's at 100 now. 175 at 3/4, we can actually shut that one off. And then we can move to the other side of the asteroid field to get the other two that are a little further away, which will be over that way somewhere. Oops, I don't want to click on anything.
The asteroid is depleted.
Okay, that one's done, and I would say that one's done too. I lied. What's left? How much is left in that one? 10. Okay, it's already done.
The asteroid is depleted.
So now we'll move on to these guys. 22 kilometers away, we'll give it a little turbo here. Little boost. That should be good enough. Get us within targeting range. We are within mining range. Oh, I hit something. I'll just redirect my guy here. Manual flight. Just to clear the area. Then we'll probably go upwards a little bit. And then we'll stop the ship. Once the ship slows a little bit down, we'll do a scan, see how much stuff we have to deal with. One of them had 190. So 190 and 75. So 23. The first one here only has 175, the other 190. So less than a full cycle for both. And then the mission will be complete, will be flagged mission complete and tell us to return. Now this ship can hold, in the mining hold, 5,000 cubic meters.
Is depleted.
Why does it stop?
The asteroid
There we go.
is depleted.
So we got the full amount that we needed, and we still have a lot of room left in our hold here. But now it's going to tell us to set destination, and that's to return back. So we'll switch back to the journal tab. We will warp to within 0. We can close our scanner window. Now hopefully I'm clear enough of this stuff. Yeah, I am. Direct line to the gate. I don't bump into anything. Click the jump button so that I jump once it gets there. And off we go. And then it auto jumps me. And then once I arrive to my destination, I will just hit the dock button. Now, this one I'm being a little bit lazy. I'm just hitting the button.
Drive active.
If I was in dangerous space and I want to get to a station, I would definitely warp to 0 to the station, and then once I get there, dock. Because you can't hit the dock button ahead of time when it comes to warping. Unlike the gates where you can hit the jump button.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
And it literally put me at 0 anyway, so I'll take that. That's a win. Alright, so the mission is done. So we will start the conversation with the agent. We will complete the mission. We're going to get our rewards. I'm going to close the window just for now because I like to go look at my rewards that I got. So that one was just money. But it shows you the mission reward and then the bonus. So that's cool. Other than that, I don't think there were any rewards yet. I completed the industrialist mining agent reward, I think. No, I haven't yet. That's the one I'm doing still. Mining agent, I have one left. So 2 more missions, and I will have completed the cycle. And this one will give me some rewards and stuff. It gave me a hauler skill crate. So it'll probably give me another hauler. I don't need another hauler. Actually, you know what? If it gives me the Miasmos, which would be awesome, it's one of the ships I can carry the most ore in an ore hold that an alpha pilot can fly. So that would be good. So we got to do 2 more missions. So we're going to jump right back in because we want that reward. So here, 7,500 units of Augumine, which is 2250 M3, which I can do in my hauler and my ship, my mining ship, in one shot. We got some money for rewards and loyalty points for the loyalty store. We're going to accept. We're going to undock. I wish this would stay minimized. It's very annoying. Now this one is going to be in our area because we have just straight up warp to location available. So that's good. So we'll go ahead and do that. I always like clearing the station a little bit before I hit the warp button, just in case it redirects me back towards the station. I don't want to bounce off the station and lose my warp. So here we go. So I've been playing EVE Online off and on since 2003. And I've definitely played it in spurts. So my main character is nowhere near as advanced as somebody who's been playing non-stop since launch. But it's one of those games where you can do so much and after a while it kind of gets old, right? And I'm like that with a lot of different games. It's difficult to have a game keep my attention, which is why I'm more of a variety streamer. So I'll play the flavor of the month. And today is Eve. I could have used my afterburner. Give it a little extra speed here. Within range, we lock on target. Lock on target. We can start mining that one. And oop, that didn't work. I'll hit the brakes before I hit the rock. Not that it damages the ship or anything, it does not. We'll target those extra rocks. We will hit the scanner to see how much ore we have per rock here based on how many there are. I'm sure it's a small enough number. So our first one has 285, so more than one cycle. Actually, these first four all have more than one cycle worth of ore, so interesting. But knowing how much time and when to shut off your laser, because I'm trying to do this quickly to get my last two missions in for my reward of a hauler ship. So 285. So we'll let this one go to the halfway point, which it would be 300 total of the 285. The second one, I want to say, can probably shut off now.
The asteroid is depleted.
And then now we can start on the next asteroid, which has 311. So that'll be 1.5 and a little bit more. And this rock is as good as done. How is it still standing? I don't get it. It's gotta be like, yeah, 2.
The asteroid is depleted.
Okay, so that's it for that one. He's still running. I'm gonna put this laser on the same one just to chew it quicker. So we're doing 200, and then between these two, we're gonna get that extra 311. And then we can move on to the next asteroids. So that's 2, almost 3. It's close.
The asteroid
There
is
we go.
depleted.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to our next one. Wherever he's hiding over there, okay. And that should give us closer to these others. But we can start mining on these guys. One of them has like 2 full cycles. The other one, not so much. So we'll be able to target this next one here in a moment. Maybe not. Yeah. Nope. Now I'm moving away from it. It's way over there. Okay, well, that can wait. No big rush. So which one of these has 446? The super close one. Which is the one on the right. This other one is 177. I'll give it a few more, but this one's basically, this rock is done. There. Really? That's just being silly now. I'm guessing like there's hardly anything in there. It should not have done that to me. Yeah, 12. Rude.
The asteroid is depleted.
Alright, so this one has still 260, so we'll pull 300. Make sure we get it all, and then we can move on to the last 3. So that's about 275. I'll let this one go a little bit more, because I think I stopped the other one a little too quick. Let's see what the number is. 96. Oh, Jesus, more than enough. You can stop.
The asteroid is depleted.
Okay, let's move on to this one. Zoom into my little ship here. I'm going to hit the rock. It doesn't always get you unstuck, so sometimes it's easier just to click away. We'll give that one a double barrel. I don't know where the third one is. I don't see it. Zooming out. Oh, way up there. We're going to go in first to this one and then back out to the other one. Just so that when it's time to warp away, it'll be clear. I did not check to see how much minerals I had in the ore here. 250. We have over 300. We can stop.
The asteroid is depleted.
So we're going to move to the 15-kilometer one first. Actually, hit the brakes. If I hit the brakes, I can do them both at once. Both of them have over a cycle in there, so we can sit back and chill for a moment here as we wait for this to happen. So one of the great things about EVE Online, it's great and not great at the same time. So the skill leveling in this game is incredible. Like, there's so many skills that you can choose from. And the not cool part is that to get all these skills will take you forever and ever to get there, unless you cheat, and not cheat, because it's not cheating because the game offers it, but unless you buy your way there, which is a silly amount of money. So don't do that. The good part about the skill system is that you train and you continue to train even when you go offline. So if I'm waiting for something to train, and it's going to be some, awful 5 days of training, and I can't do anything until I get the 5 days of training, then I will log off the game and come back in 5 days, and the training will be complete, which is awesome. But the crappy part is the fact that it took 5 days. All right, we're gonna pop these last two. Again, there's gotta be hardly anything in there.
The asteroid is depleted.
We are going to zoom out this way just to clear the rock, because I have to go that way up there, so I don't want to bounce off the rock before I go into warp. So zoom here. And then we're going to hit the dock button. The ship's gonna spin around.
Active.
And there's enough space between me and the big ugly structure here that I'll be able to warp to go. So once this mission is done, we'll only have one mission left to do before we get our reward, our big reward. So we will start the conversation, complete the mission, collect our monies. We're gonna request a mission. So again, a very small amount that we can handle. This one is in this area, I believe. Yep. Rewards are decent. So we're going to accept. close, undock. And once this mission's done, I want to look to see if there's a level 3 agent that I can look into, because that would be pretty handy. Level 3 agent, the rewards will just get better. But I don't know that I've done the level 2 enough that it would
Warp drive active.
get me into a level 3. And they also would become more challenging, maybe a little bit more dangerous. Benefit of having a whole extra mining ship is if this one goes kaboom, I've got another one. And I've got enough money on me that I could go buy another one. These little ships, these little mining frigates cost nothing. Alright, so it's going to make us... I wish it would just give us like a big asteroid to just sit there and mine like crazy. That'd be more... less time consuming. Not more fun, just less time consuming. This looks like the only asteroid in this direction. I don't think I'll get close enough to the other one. I don't even know where it is. I don't want to zoom out, too lazy. Let's stop our ship so we don't bounce off the rock, which might already be too late. So we're in a range of another 2. There's that one. Where's that one? I am going to zoom out so I can see where it is. Oh, it's the opposite way. That one's going to end up de-targeting. Okay, how much ore do we have in this close one? 250. We're already there.
The asteroid is depleted.
We will move to this one since it's right here. And this one at 11 kilometers. That would be this one here, 437. Decent. In range of a few other rocks. We're still good. Thought I was gonna bounce. So this one needs both lasers to go full duration. Up, down, this whole rock is surrounded. I should have went back the other way, but now it's too late. Well, it's not too late. I can go back to that one. 16, 13, the other one's underneath. Looks like a fish. Mouth, 2 eyes, and a weird tail. So we got the 400 out of the way.
The asteroid is depleted.
Okay. We'll just go to the next closest one. We're within range. We'll hit the brake so we don't go too much further. See what we're looking at here for minerals in this one. This one at 86. So 177. We'll kick this one in on there. Make it go a little quicker. It's coming up to the 100 mark. We are at about 175-ish. We're good.
The asteroid is depleted.
So now we'll go to this one, wherever it is, down below. We can stop my ship there because I can actually reach. Oh, apparently we're going through the rock. This one has 299. I'll just move out of this because I'm like inside the rock right now and I don't like it. No, that was not enough. No, it's empty.
The asteroid is depleted.
That one has 300. So we'll grab what we can out of that one. And that one we're going to go this way. All right. Well, let's start our travels. Just can't go too far away from that one, but let's go in the right direction here. Stay within range. I think I had some training complete. Standing increase, no. Okay, that one's popped.
The asteroid is depleted.
We just got a few left here. Move that way. Get the quick start here. Then we'll scan, see what we have in these two rocks, and we'll only have one left after that. And then our mission goal is complete. Collect our reward, see what we got, and then maybe see if we can find a level 3 agent. Both have more than one cycle in it. All three, actually. More than one cycle. My cycle per laser is... oh, it's down 183.3. Why? It was up to 200. You know what? I had a temporary boost on, and that's worn off now, I think. Either that or they nerfed the minor 2s. Because I used to get 203 for 60 seconds. To find out. Let's check with the Google machine to see. It doesn't like when you do that. Smart. want to search Eve Online Miner to update. Let's go back so we can see here.
The asteroid is depleted.
And we'll go to our last one. We're actually within range, so put both on there. We're good for 281. I know I did a small update, and I'm wondering if that's what's happened. I don't see anything. Are there patch notes listed right here? 528 patch notes.
The asteroid is depleted.
All right, we're done here. Where is our station? Over there, I believe. We should be all right. Stop that one.
The asteroid is depleted.
Let's go dock.
Warp drive active.
I think. Nope, it's right through the rock. But I was able to warp through. We're good.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So, to read the patch notes for May 28th, I'm not going to hand this in yet. I want to read the patch notes. So, audio optimize the delivery mechanism for audio files. Inconsequential to me. Technical. Due to optimization and how audio is handled in the client, RAM use has been reduced significantly. For example, a client docked in JITA would now use approximately 750 megabytes less RAM. Okay, so that's referencing one of the busiest hubs in the game. That might actually be helpful when I'm playing on my laptop. Resolve the rare issue where certain particle systems would not display as intended. And then that is it. So nothing related to the Miner 2. So I have to believe that my reduction in mining yield is a result of a boost that I got as a reward that has worn off. Which is a shame, because now I have to calculate based on this new thing. Unless I'm missing something here. Let's go to here, fitting. Yeah, I've got my mining laser upgrade 1. Yeah, 183 each. It used to be 203 each, so I lost 20 M3 per second. Per 60 seconds. Interesting. Not the end of the world. I enjoyed it when I was able to mine more, quicker, but... Alright, so let's start the conversation. And let's get this reward wrapped up here. Complete the mission. Close that for now. We're going to go up here and collect our reward. Thank you for the monies. Redeem these at the current station. Open the container. Go to our inventory. We got an extra warp drive. Nice. Caldari Hauler skill. We'll inject it. I think I already have it. Did I not see the item? Or was the reward the skill and I'm not an actual ship? Clearly, I should have read things a little bit more closely. We got one that I cannot use. And just to confirm, Caldari Hauler, we'll go to the skills. And we're going to look at, I have it right here, Caldari Hauler. So I already have the skill. I probably bought it. Wouldn't surprise me. So we can just sell this one. Okay, view market details. Excuse me, nobody's buying them. So no, they're not even worth trying to sell them. Okay, well that was a little bit disappointing. I thought I was going to get a new hauling ship. So we're going to go to the... Is it the career program? Yeah. Find a mining agent. Any level? No, we're looking for level 3. Why are there no level 3 mining agents? Because I'm not ready for them yet. So this guy's in the current system, just at a different station. And level 3. This is the same one I'm working on right now. So if we show info on this person, my standings are a 0.8 and 0.8. And I need a 3.0 with the corporation, which is here, which is 0.8. From her corp or faction towards you. So both of these basically, one of them needs to be a 3.0. I'm only at 0.8, so I got a ways to go. There's definitely no level 3s available to me, so that's not worth it even. So we can close that. We don't need that. All this whole ring is done. Which one do I want to do next? What's the resource? What am I missing? Plagioclase. I don't know where there's plagioclase, rarely available. How would you find where I could find plagioclase? 'Cause I got all the other types. And if I finish this one, it's a nice little reward. Nothing major, but it's a nice little reward. How do you find... I mean, will the map show me? What time? 8:20. I may not have the time to do this. Map. I'm pressing M for map. That's not working. I'm like, what's going on? Let's mark it. I want the map. That's a pain. I'm not finding what I need. I want to find the solar system map. Why am I not seeing it? Maybe I need to stop. Stop trying to recruit low-level people. Where is the map? How do I not know how to pull up the map? That's annoying me, so I'm going to go look it up. So I'm staring at this, forgetting what I was looking to do. I am looking for keybinds. I won't lie, I'm having a hard time seeing the white on black, small writing. M for map. F10. There we go. That wasn't so hard. So F10 is the map. There it is. Now, can I filter it looking for plagioclase? Plagioclase. How do I not know? Because I'm used to being in Caldari space, and I know in Caldari space there's plagioclase. I'm in Caldari space right now. That's Galante. Galante. There's cutlery. Show info. It's not going to tell me what's there. So it's not something we're going to do today, because I don't want to get too far away from everything that I can't get back to it. So I think what we'll do is we're going to hit the brakes on Eve. So we'll quit game. And then we're going to catch up quickly on our supermarket. I've not played this one in a while. I know some other people have started playing. I'm just going to see what's what. Always have to fix the settings. Continue. And yes, I have a light fixture sitting there because I have nowhere else to put it. We're going to start the day off here real quick, because everything should be ready to go. We got lots of product everywhere. We just need some customers. Somebody's slacking over here with the cheese refills. There we go. Customer number 1, 2, and 3. That guy might come this way. He's on the right direction. So are these guys. Come on in, everybody. Let's go. Make me some monies, please. We'll probably only have time to do one day, because by the time the restocking gets done. She walked right through me like I wasn't even there. What am I, a ghost? Rude. So we were running 4 stock boys, 4 cashiers. If I could ever expand the store more, I would put a 5th till in for myself. We have all of our refrigeration on this side, with a little shelf in the snacks here on the side by the cash. We always like to entice people when they're coming near to pay. Our freezers are here with room to expand a little bit this way. We have some shelf space remaining, so we can pick up more products. New product licenses are very expensive right now. So if we were to sneak a peek, no bills to pay, that's good. Licenses are 12,500, and I have one full of cheese basically, and one full of miscellaneous. So I'd probably get this one, but it's 12.5, and I get that I have more than that in money, but I want to have a buffer. I don't want to be left with a couple $100 and not be able to stock my store. So we'll see how we end the day. If we can end the day and still have $5,000 after spending the 12, then maybe, just maybe, I'll consider doing it. We'll see how it goes. I also need to find something else to print on the 3D printer. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Right now we're using red filament for the next couple of prints, since that's what we have the most of. But if anybody has any ideas, we've got green filament, black filament, red filament, and then we have the PET G, different type of filament, stronger filament, which is that beige color. I mean, so we're not doing too bad. We're at 16,345. So it's going to probably cost about 3,000 to restock the store at the end of the day. So it may be a little bit tight to have 5,000 left after getting a new license, but because actually it's more than that. You have to get the license, but then you have to go buy the product as well. So you kind of have to have that extra 5,000 to play with. Slush money, you know what I'm saying? But 5 o'clock, 16.6. I mean, we're sitting in a pretty good position. This between 5 and 9, those short hours are the hours that you tend to make so much money. And I don't know if that's on purpose, because it's smart if that's the case. If it's on purpose, it's smart. Because people are off from work and they're going to the grocery store. Does that make sense? So we'll see. 1700, 6 o'clock, lights are on. Lights are on and everybody's home. Good times, good times. And we got our people lining up, buying our goodies. It's always a decent flow ever since I got the 4 cashiers in play. I am running a mod to keep the lines as even as possible, so that you don't have everybody like all on one line and like nobody at another one. So spreading the love there via an add-on. It seems to be working pretty good. Keeping a pretty fair distribution. What I don't like on cache number 4, there's a pathing issue. Instead of them just like walking to the end of the cache and going out here, they always walk around and go down the aisle of the next cache. I don't understand. Like if we watch this guy. He's going to go all the way around, boom, and then leave. It's just weird. Oh, it's the end of the day, so we're after 9 o'clock. We're going to give the remaining people walking on the street the opportunity to come into the store, and then we'll shut her down. There are no penalties for shutting your store late, because it's 9 o'clock and will always be 9 o'clock till you reset your day. So don't worry about that. The only penalty you would get is if you press enter to finish the day while you still have people in the store. Anybody that has not gone through the cashier yet and has merchandise on them, you will lose. Anybody that has items on the belt but has not paid, you will lose those. So you lose a lot of money. Because if you're making $100 a customer and you manage to get 5 customers in after 9, that's an extra $500 in the bank where it can help you pay your bills. So we cannot finish a day till all these customers have paid and gone. We're up to 19,490, so that's pretty awesome. And we still have quite a few people at the tills. 9 and plus 1 person walking around, 10. So there's 10 customers in the store. Still. So that could easily be an extra $1,000. Even potentially more. Could be less as well, but sometimes people don't buy a whole lot. All right, almost done here. We hit the 20,000 mark. One customer left. 20,473. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, last person's done. We'll let her leave the store. We've got her money. We'll finish the day. Everybody was satisfied. 85 customers. We brought in over 6,000, spent almost 3,000 in supplies, rent and bills. Total profit of 3,100. Prices auto adjust, so I don't have to go touch them. So that's good. We'll let our restockers finish restocking. I'm trying to think of a place where I can put extra items because right here is this is refrigeration, yeah. So I could use this shelf for the items that I just won't sell. Let's pay our bills at least. I'm definitely tired. 12,500. I mean, it would be enough. But I don't know what restocking my store is going to cost yet. Okay, we'll have to wait for that. See if I can help them restock a little bit. He's going to do what I was just going to do. Stuck in the cash. Alcohol. Red bottle. Empty box. And I got lost. Back over here. I don't know if this box is empty. Yeah. Sometimes you can't see if a box is empty and you end up throwing product away. That's never a good sitch. These guys are still going strong. Brown cases of beer. Fall asleep. Restock that. What else do we have? Oh, that was never done. I thought it was. It is now. We still have something left in the box. We'll file that away. The brownish base cakes. He's doing those right now. Okay. Rude. They've got to be close to being done. Alright, these stock guys just keep on trucking. They're like the Energizer bunnies. The Energizer bunnies. I can't even spit that out. They should start coming out here soon. They're filling everywhere. Ooh, butter. Butter need be filling. Butter. Where'd it go? One left. Blue dip. Blue dip, baby. I don't see it. Still going. Come on, guys. And this is the part that why it takes so long. It takes longer for them to restock the store than it does to actually play a day worth of time. So this is unfortunately a part of the game that becomes very boring. And you have to wait for them to finally be done. Still nothing. Empty box. Oh, look at that. He's done. All right. The other three should be coming by anytime. Empty box. Empty hands. Mr. Empty Box had to go grab another box. All right, one left. One left. We don't know where he was going. Right there. Filling up some brewskis. All right. There's some brewskis here that need filling. And here. Slackers. Okay, so those guys are done. I'm going to go and jump on here. We're going to refill the store. 77 items for 4,600. That hurt. That's a big one. Still leaves us 1568, but it's less than the 5,000 if you were to spend on anything. So, for that note, we will save the game and quit the desktop on that one. And that, folks, is going to be it for today's streaming adventures. Pop in next week to see what we have going on. Who knows? You never know. I don't even know. So it'll be, if it's a surprise for me, it'll be a surprise for you. On that note, I am RogCom. I have been your host with the most, the man with the plan. But not the garbage man, because that's not till Thursday. Peace out, everybody.